afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon. I am Yeng Lavitoria, and I hail all the way from a very small municipality in Tarlac. I am from Paniki. I am a graduate of education and one of those transgender teachers who pioneered in coordination with UP Davao. So I believe that a transgender teacher will always be a person who will always mold the new future when it comes to the LGBT. I am a transgender mother as well as a breadwinner for both of my elderly parents.
Good afternoon, Miss Tarlac.
Hello po.
Looking so beautiful.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm just curious. We call this planet as Mother Earth.
Yes.
All the time, almost. Why not Father Earth?
Well, that is actually a very interesting question. And to give you a little trivia, this earth was actually not coined as a term of earth. It was actually coined by the term of Goldilocks land. Goldilocks meaning it's an area where a person or living things are able to survive. I believe that is called Mother Earth because just like a woman, we make things and multiply it and to make it more better, more interesting. However, just like a woman, we always need a man or a father figure. But then, I always believe that a woman will always be the highest form of individuals because we are able, or they're able to create new human beings in their womb. Any more questions?
Hello, Ms. Tarlac. Good
Hello
afternoon.
po.
My question for you is, if you could go back in time and give your younger self a piece of advice, what would it be?
Well, to be really honest with everyone here, and I'm not ashamed, when I was back in college, I was really afraid to step out and fight for my rights. I was actually denied of graduating, even though I had the highest honors. If I would go back, I would tell myself to be strong and fight for yourself, even though you are the very first transgender teacher in Tarlac City. And because of that, you will be able to change new lives. And I'm very happy one of the candidates here tonight has made me as her inspiration of becoming a teacher. So I was afraid then, but then I fought for myself. But being scared, I believe, is something that you should not practice as an individual, no matter what.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello po.
Okay, so my question is, can you give us your understanding about the word balanced diet?
Balanced diet. Well, it's actually a very subjective term because I believe that every single individual has different kinds of what we call balanced diet. Because if you are a diabetic, of course your balanced diet is different from a lean and healthy person. I believe that having a balanced diet should always be focused on your primary needs as an individual. That is why we have doctors and nurses so that you will know what balance is for you as a person. And I believe that is something that everyone should practice, especially now that health should be the center of our wealth.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
My question is it necessary to be first at anything?
I believe that it's not necessary to be first at anything. Because if you're always aiming to be the first or the number one at a certain thing, then definitely you don't know the main essence of your dream or your talent. Always know that before you become the best at anything, there will always be someone who is better than you. However, meaning that you are lower than that person does not make you any lesser than that specific person because we can always develop and become better even if you are the second or the third at anything. Thank you.
Shall I ask more?
Of course.
Okay. How do you differentiate compassion? Oh, I'll repeat myself.
Okay.
How are you going to differentiate empathy from sympathy?
Okay. Well, I used to work at a call center. So empathy is actually putting yourself in the shoes of other people. And I believe that is by just seeing another person's story and by sympathizing with them, you put yourself specifically in what they are feeling and not just seeing it with your own eyes, but just putting it in your heart of what they are feeling in that very specific moment. And I believe that if we practice empathy with sympathy, we can delete the idea of apathy. Okay, thank you so much, dear judges, and I hope you enjoyed.
Masskareyna.